I wanted to come live earlier, but I took this like Facebook and social media outage as an opportunity to work. And I was gonna admit to I'm like, okay, well, I knew I said I wasn't gonna go live. I'm like, this wasn't the situation that I wanted to not go live in. So I know people are like, okay, what the heck? There's no social media. So I did want to come on to entertain y'all all day, but I had already had plans to not be on social media today. So yeah, I stuck to that and I got some work done. But I was like, yeah, I can't go all day because I'm like, I know by now folk are probably going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs because, well, other than TikTok and probably scrolling through. And I probably should have released more of my videos today and scheduled those out since there was an outage. But I was like literally in work and like not thinking about anything else. Trying to get all this stuff set up on the Academy site. But I figured I would come on before my live session since like at this point I was turning on my computer. I was preparing for a one-on-one session and I wasn't just on the screen for like videos and like, well, my videos and like my websites. So since I had to turn on to prep for a one-on-one session, I figured I'd spend 30 minutes with you guys. Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing? How did you survive or how are you surviving the social media blackout? She says, good afternoon. Your shipping is so on point, meaning you got it or like the way it came or the fact that did you order today and it was shipped out today? Well, I'm not addicted. It's a part of my job, but I felt bad. Like I had no plans of coming live today, but I did feel bad because I'm like, okay, I thought maybe it'll be like a little outage, but then I'm like, it's literally been all day. So I said, okay, it's after 5 o'clock. So yeah, let's go ahead and go live. Since I had to power up everything and get ready for my one-on-one session anyway. But yeah. Oh, you got it. All right. Awesome. Yes, my husband does a wonderful job of working in the fulfillment center and getting the orders all packed up all nicely and getting them all shipped out. Hello, hello. How you doing? How you doing? Hola. So what's going on with you guys? I also figured maybe if I went live on YouTube, more people would come over here because normally I do Facebook. And so it's kind of a split. So now it's just YouTube. So we'll see how this is. Let's see who really has their notifications on. And if you don't have yours set to all, definitely want to do that because if it's on personalized, you may or may not get the message and the notifications all the time. But if you have it set to all, you won't miss anything. So if you have not done that yet, go to the bell, click on it and choose all so that you really are in the know and you get your notifications whenever I go live. But yeah, just came on to see how y'all were doing during this. What did you guys accomplish? Since you weren't on Facebook and maybe consumed by that, did you work on your business? Did you work on your plans for the holidays? Did you play around in Silhouette Studio and get more familiar with that? Did you practice with your sublimation? Did you practice with t-shirts, tumblers? What did you guys do today during this social media blackout? Getting ready to look at the Shopify lesson. Is that one up? Unless you mean the old one from Doctorate. I don't know. I don't know if I put up the one because y'all, so like it doesn't go up right away. Now there is a Facebook link. I mean, there is a YouTube link, and I think, oh, did I put that up yet? I gotta go check that. But if you're talking about the Shopify from Saturday, that may not be up yet, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Good afternoon. Is there an easier way to determine which side of your paper is the image side? Well, if you still have the cover sheet in there, the part that's facing the cover sheet is the print side. It's a rough side and a smooth side. It's a very distinctive rough and smooth. You can also take your finger and like touch it. One side will be kind of like stick to your finger. The other side will not. But it is a very distinctive rough and smooth side. And when you're looking at it, it's kind of, I want to say like shiny versus light, but it's like, there's a shine to one side and the other side seems a bit flat, but it's very distinctive in how it's set up. And what you can do is in your box, once you determine which side it is, put it in that way. So if you have a printer that is, you're feeding it through like the rear feed, put all of your print sides up. That way you just take the paper out, put it in. If you have a printer where it's down, paste all of them down. That way you can just take them out and then put them in your tray. Oh, your internet is completely messed up? Oh, wow. I mean, our internet, of course, is not messed up, but all across the world, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Oculus, they're all down. No, the new one. If it's not up, I'll check out Friday's session. Yeah. I think, I did put up Friday's session. That's the thing. I don't put them up. Like they're not always available for immediate playback. I have to look at it because that was a doctorate session and I may have only put it in doctorate now that I think about it. Let's see. I definitely need to check that. I should have done that today too. So let's see. So it wasn't Friday, it was actually Thursday. Yeah, those are not up yet, but I can add those because they are in the doctorate section, the doctorate, the creative business. So that should be up. And yeah, I made a mistake and put them all in the, all right. So yeah, let's do it that way. So yeah, I'm going to get those uploaded right now as we speak, or probably also while I'm going through my, what's that thing called? My one-on-one session. Oh, you know what I can also do? I can probably put the YouTube one up. So let me pull that YouTube link. Get shareable link and edit, paste, and the words watch here. All right, so that at least is there. And then I'll put the one for Shopify, the YouTube link up. It's just straight through. It's not broken up. And then I'll put them in after my session. All right, so let's see. Hello. Can I recommend the pest? What? Okay, I'm gonna not jump the gun and block you because I made a mistake and did that before and they didn't mean anything by it, but you gotta clarify yourself. If not, you're getting blocked. Yes, I understand what you're referring to. It was one on Thursday and then one on Saturday, but it also states when you purchase the class that, or whenever you purchase my classes, The playbacks are not available immediately because I have to upload them, or they have to download, I have to title them, and then I have to upload them. But I do go now, I go live in a private YouTube. So I posted the link, so you'll be able to watch that all the way through, but the broken up sections won't be on their site. I've been watching you all day playing catch up. I said that too. I was like, at least some people will be able to play catch up because they have nothing else to do. So hopefully everyone who's enrolled in any of my classes took the time to go to, and I should have actually sent an email saying, take your butts to the academy and watch your lessons. My silhouette studio keeps crashing. Do you have any idea? That's common, especially with the 4.4 version. It has more so to do with your computer and the quality of it, like your graphics card and your memory on it. So if you don't have a pretty strong graphics card, you can't have a lot of stuff. Well, you can't have a lot of stuff open in Silhouette Studio. And if you don't have good memory, you can't have a lot of other programs running in the background while you're running Silhouette Studio. You can always try to clear out that there may be a bad segment. And I have a video on doing a clean uninstall. Just note that when you do a clean uninstall, it will completely wipe the program away. So if you have not backed up your library, you want to do that first. Or you can always try going to a higher version and then coming back down if you're not already on the highest version of Silhouette Studio. All right. Okay, that's what I said. So I was like, let me not, because I was like, last time someone wrote something crazy and they typed it out wrong and I ended up blocking them. And she was like, no, I didn't mean anything by you. So I was like, let me make sure first. All right. So can you recommend the best way to figure out where to place a left chest design? So put the shirt up to you and kind of look down, put some tape and mark it, and then measure. Like, that's literally the best way. It's always going to be kind of weird because you never know how someone's chest is set up. There is really no ideal way. You can have something set in the exact same spot. And if someone is well endowed, like myself, it may look like it's a little bit higher up because it'll probably sit at the top of the breast area, where if someone who doesn't, and so now the shirt does not stick out and it is kind of falling lower, that design can appear to be lower. If it's on a male, it can be, different. So I try to shoot for, no matter what, like the upper part of the chest, like above the breast. So when you have the shirt, one of the easiest ways to kind of determine that, if you're, brand new to this, is just to kind of put the shirt on. You can use like masking tape and things like that, kind of note where you want it to go, take that shirt off, and then, note what your measurements are from the top, bottom, and from the side and things like that. That's probably the best way for a beginner to figure it out. I've been doing it so much to where I eyeball it a lot. I did a video once before where I pulled out, and I got in so much trouble because I didn't put all of them back, but I pulled out all of these shirts and polos that my husband has from his job. And there's some where it's like really small icons. It's like little, like Nike checks or the American Airlines Arena logo. And then there was some that were bigger. There was like ones that had, Levy restaurants, and like it was on both sides of the shirt. So I did this one video where I pulled out all of his shirts. I actually need to probably do that again. Just remember to put them back this time. But I pull those out to show that there is no technically like set spot, especially if it's a polo. Some of them had a lot of buttons. Some of them only had 2 buttons. Some of it, like the buttons were spaced out more. And when you look at those, they're just in different spots. To be honest, how I learned how to do that really was just looking at shirts and things that are in my closet. And also walking around stores, looking at them, taking one of their rulers out of the school supply section and measuring where things were in Walmart and Target and places like that. So you already have the blueprint, just got to do the work. Like, well, other companies have given you the blueprint, just got to go in there and measure. That's really how I found out before there were professors like me. right. Anyone else have questions? I'm on only until 6 o'clock. I have a one-on-one session at 6, depending on afterwards and if how close we are to dinner. It's a quick help session, so it should only last 30 minutes. I may come back, maybe not, trying to finish up a lot of this stuff for the membership, which prices have already started to change on those. Hey, Kirsten. Hello, Sean. Hello, Clementine. How art thou? I am in my pink for breast cancer awareness. How are you guys' sales going? If you are into this and you have a business, a side hustle, with making creative items, how are you guys doing with your breast cancer awareness month items? I cannot believe y'all are not like just typing. Y'all have not been on social media all day. All of the major platforms, unless you are like more so into TikTok and things like that, all of the major platforms have been down all day long, and y'all aren't excited to talk to me? The heck? I'm trying to open a Shopify store. How can I find the video on Shopify? So it's not on YouTube at all. I had a Shopify class that was this weekend. Well, on Saturday. It's actually going to end up being 2 parts. So we're going to finish it on next Saturday. I went into a lot more detail than I anticipated, but that's normally how it goes with me. I give a lot more whenever you take my classes. So we were in for quite a few hours. I was like, hey, let's go ahead, let's digest this, and let's reconvene next week. So there is a part 2 of it next on Saturday, this Saturday coming. But you can go to my Academy site, academy.silaholics.com. In the first part, we went over, breaking down the different costs, all of like the different settings. We went through adding products and discount codes. So we're going to go, we also went through like different themes and how they work. So we're going to go over collections. We went a little bit over apps, I think. No, go collections. We're going to go, I think I did go over apps, but more so like the collections and how to do those, going through your menu and navigation, how to do customized like draft orders and shipping. So that's what we're going to go over on Saturday. That's where we left off at this past Saturday, and then this Saturday we're going to go over those 4 things. So you can go to academy.silaholics.com. I'm trying to get the link. I had to just block somebody real quick. So let me find that link. I'm going to put both. So if you want the one for the holiday sales and Shopify, the code is still valid. So there you go. Or you can just do one. Oh, it kind of put all of it together. Hopefully in the comment section on YouTube, it shows correctly. All right, let's see. You have an 80 shirt order. Woohoo! That is awesome. Do you have a video on how to layer with Silhouette Studio and the Cameo? That is a loaded question because there's 1,000 ways that you can layer. You can go and you can take something like, let's say, Minnie Mouse, and she has all these things. So do you have the SVG version already, or do you need to trace it to create layers? Layers can also be just doing text and doing offsets. Layers can be text that's not touching, but you need to layer it. So I've done several videos showing different layering techniques with multiple colors, layering things on top of each other. So you definitely can check out the videos on Honestly Speaking. During SILAHOLICS Anonymous Month, several of those classes was like with the vinyl ones and with the HTV ones, like the T-shirt week. We went over like some layering and breaking down like how you can cut that, either cut by color or just separating them. So definitely check out the videos from SILAHOLICS Anonymous Month in August, and pretty much any of the videos like in the vinyl week and the T-shirt week that are on HTV can help you with that. Thank you for subscribing. And you're new to which part? Are you into sublimation, just doing shirts, doing drinkware, crafting in general, using Epson machines and silhouette? What part are you new to? It's okay. We're not going to be on long. I just came on because I figured y'all didn't have, like, I wanted to know how y'all were holding up through the social media blackout. I haven't really concentrated on breast cancer awareness this year. Thank you, Dimps. Oh, well, I'm sorry, Lakeisha. Let's see. I have a question. I subbed the cupcake shirt that I sent you with the cupcakes, but I stretched it onto your 8.5 by 14 paper, and the paper settings didn't change, and it cut off the tip of the X and the C and cupcake. I'm trying to remember, but I'm not sure I remember. Do you know the size of the borders to fix it, or should I just scrap it? I don't, if I'm from a PC, I don't ever change my borders. So you probably didn't change. You have to make sure you change your design page size as well as your print size. I've been trying to make a border and sub over it in vinyl, but it looks blah. I don't think I understand quite what you're referring to. Email me a picture again. And if I come back, I'll address it after my one-on-one session, but I'm trying to visualize what you're referring to, but I don't remember, especially if it was in like a Facebook post. I am not going to remember. I look at 1,000 Facebook posts a day. I finally put my HS ink and paper to use, about to press. I'll let you know how it goes. Definitely do that. Yeah, I was like, what the heck? I also thought of putting blood or something over it, but it just seems like a lot of extra, and this is a man's shirt. Yeah, I don't remember what you're referring to. Sorry. I'm a new subscriber too. Just started a t-shirt printing with vinyl. I hope this blackout won't hold up long, but I believe it will. Yeah, I don't, because they don't even know why it's doing that. So I'm glad I definitely have other platforms. I do wish that I was able to go live on TikTok, but I need 1,000 subscribers or 1,000 followers. So y'all need to go and follow me on TikTok so I can also do lives and stuff over there. But I'm glad I still have YouTube, and I actually do have a mailing list to where if I wanted to kind of just do and actually I must say our site still did, well today, even with this, because I mean, I don't completely rely on just like Facebook and stuff like that. So it was pretty cool to know that y'all just know where my site is, and people are still ordering today from the site. I have YouTube. I have 2 YouTube platforms if I still need to connect with my peeps. And I did spend a lot of time on TikTok. So while I was working, I was laughing my butt off at TikTok all day long. So TikTok probably definitely benefited the most from this. TikTok and YouTube definitely benefited from this. Oh, the bear with the bloody, you said cupcake. And I was like, huh? The bear with the bloody axe and knife. Oh, he had cupcakes in his hand. Oh, okay. On the bottom, I changed the print size and print settings, but I think it changed back because silhouette crashed. Yeah, you always have to check and make sure. SILAHOLICS Anonymous. Everywhere it is SILAHOLICS Anonymous. Can you sublimate with a laser printer? Technically, like traditionally, no. There is a company that has sublimation inks that can be put in a laser printer, but it's like you have to buy their laser printer. It's also one, like, I want to say it's eye color, because they also have like the white toner. So they have toners that somehow are Sublimation ink. I have no idea how it works. I've never used it. But you have to get like their ink and their printer for that. So from my understanding, there is an option for laser, but most times it is inkjet. Traditionally, it is inkjet. All right, it is 6:01. So I gotta run, y'all. Let me first make sure. Let me see if my student is in the session. And then I'm trying to find also the image you sent. I don't remember how I did that. Did I save it or did I just copy it? Let's see. Download. I also organized files today too. Yep, there's my student. All right, PNGs. I'm going to have to wait for that to pop up. So if I am able to come back live, I'll take a look at, where is this thing at, y'all? Oh, Lord. Okay. What's in the world? All right, so I was trying to find the image, but I'll try and come back after my session. It's only 30 minutes, so I should be able to come back. So come on back. I would say it's like 6:30. It all depends on what time dinner is done, because if it's closer to when I'm done with this, then I probably won't come back till later. But if he is still cooking, then I will come back after my session, and try and figure out, like, find where that picture of that crazy looking bear was. And, just make sure that you're sizing, you have all of your parameters in place. Which polo shirts, physique or jersey holds well with HTV vinyl? I don't have a particular one. I've used like so many different types of polo shirts. So yeah, I don't have a specific brand or anything like that. Like, as long as you're pressing them correctly, they'll all hold up well to vinyl. I've pressed to so many different types of polo shirts. I need to order more 13 by 19 paper. Will my coupon from the raffle still work? Coupon or your gift card. So if you ordered a gift card, they work. They never expire. So you definitely can use the gift card and the code from your gift card, until you're at zero. So definitely go on to the site, shop.silaholics.anonymous.com, and go ahead and get y'all shop on. Go get y'all some supplies. We've reached the cutoff for today for it to get shipped out today, but it will get shipped out tomorrow. So go ahead and visit shop.silaholics.anonymous.com for your sublimation ink and sublimation paper. All right. But I got to go, y'all. My student is waiting. I will, again, attempt to come back. I just came on real quick just to check in with y'all, since, there was no Facebook all day long. All right, y'all. I shall talk to you later. Until next time, have a great one. Continue to unlock your creativity and be ink